Sources are telling us that the Reliance Communication Aircel deal has been sealed. Let's straight away go across to Kritika. Kritika, what are you picking up?
Well, this is source-based information as of now. We do understand that the board meet is currently underway, almost over, and the deal has been sealed. We have been able to confirm that all definitive agreements have been signed by both parties, and the board approval has come in by RCom. That's what we're picking up from our sources. Remember, that isn't officially announced on the exchanges yet. Now, the details are exactly what we were expecting in terms of the contours. So let me go through it point by point. Board, they will have a equal shareholding once RCom demerges their wireless business. So there'll be a joint venture with equal shareholding by both promoters, 50-50 equal board representation. Management will be handled jointly by both the companies. It will be a collaborative approach between the two firms. Both RCom and Aircel, as we have been saying from day one, will be putting in 14,000 crore rupees of debt into the new entity, with a combined debt of about 28,000 will be left. RCom's tower and fiber assets monetization has not been, or rather will not be announced yet, but is in the final stages. So that will be announced soon. And essentially, RCom's the business that hasn't been demerged will continue to hold the tower and fiber assets. Now, of course, RCom hasn't given us an official comment on that. But yes, some couple of other details that we have been able to get is that MTS will be continuing as a 10% shareholder in RCom, but they will not get a board presence. They will be renaming the new entity, and the branding is yet to be decided. The actual merger and the entire process will take at least 6 months to be completed. Nothing has been finalized on who the CEO will be of the joint entity. But yes, in terms of approvals, they of course need SEBI, they need stock exchanges, they need CCI, they need the Department of Telecom and the High Court. Now, I also have Rima with me. Rima, the deal is finally in the final stages, expected to be announced very shortly. But, you know, what will the combined merged entity look like? We have some figures, yes, but what is the large expectation?
Well, for one, the combined entity will be the third largest in India by way of subscribers at around 18 to 19%, lower than that of Bharti as well as Vodafone. In terms of a revenue market share, it's likely to be the fourth largest, so lower than Bharti, Vodafone as well as an Idea. But Reliance Communication, Aircel combined, you know, what we're picking up is that they believe that they will be a close contender to Idea in challenging Idea for the third place. But as of now, number 3 by subscribers, number 4 by way of a revenue market share, which they estimate to be about 13 to 14%. You know, Reliance Communication not just has wireless, the wireless mobile business, which is going to get demerged and combined with Aircel. It also has an enterprise business, which is domestic plus global. It also has a tower business. So as of now, it's very hard to estimate what Reliance Communications, revenues will be. What the street is working with is, you know, Reliance Communication to have revenues of about 19,000 crore rupees and EBITDA of 4,500 crore rupees. Aircel has about 11,000 crore rupees by way of revenues, and EBITDA is estimated at 1,800 to 2,000 crore rupees, which means your combined entity is likely to have revenues of 29 to 30,000 crore rupees and an EBITDA figure of about 6,500 crore rupees. Now, we got a figure of 28,000 crore rupees, from the company by way of a debt. Okay, we're working with an EBITDA of the combined entity to be about, what, 7,000 crore rupees. Unless equity is being put in, which details are not known as of now. I'm sure the two promoters will be putting in equities. But just purely going by the net debt at 28,000 crore rupees, estimated EBITDA at 6,500 crore rupees, you're going to get a net debt to EBITDA of more than about 4x. But, you know, I spoke to many analysts and they believe that it's not going to change the fortunes of Reliance Communication. And these are a couple of reasons why. One, it's going to be a five-member industry. You've got a Bharti, Vodafone, Idea, Jio, as well as Reliance Communication and Aircel. As of now, the revenue market share of Aircel and Reliance Communication has been coming down periodically over the last many quarters. We thought it was closer to 10%. The companies, we're getting a sense now that it could be a little higher, but nonetheless, it would be about 10, 13, 14% thereabout. You know, Bharti, Vodafone, Idea, three of them combined have more than 70, closer to 75%. They have a very strong hold over their subscriber. Jio is an entrant who is just coming into the market. If you're going to give them 100 million subscribers, which is their target, which is closer to a 10% market share, that market share is likely to come in from some of the fringe players or the marginal players, which include a Reliance Communication, Aircel, a BSNL, a Tata Tele. So one, a 5-member player is still a very competitive market. The Jio subscribers are likely to come in from the weaker players. Also, the brand value of these companies has been deteriorating. As we've been saying, the market share has been coming down. If you look at Reliance Communications 5-year revenue CAGR, it's only at 1.6%, and the net profit margins have actually come down from 4.6% in FY12 just to 3.1%. We're working with net profit margins because of the debt component in the company. The debt at 28,000 is still going to be high. Aircel is actually a loss-making company. The only way the combined entity can get, can add subscribers is by cutting tariffs, and tariffs are anyway on their way down because of the aggressive launch by Jio. So cutting it further is not going to help in raking in EBITDA to pay off the company's debt. And the company's focus initially is going to be on integration. They may not be very aggressive in acquiring spectrum, because anyway, the spectrum holding post the merger of Sistema, Reliance Communication and Aircel is likely to be quite a bit. So it's still going to be an uphill task for Reliance Communication, but Aircel and Reliance Communication, these are two fringe players in the telecom industry. They are going to get combined, and they too will be create a stronger company, which means that the competitive intensity in the market is not going to go down. There was a very interesting note by JP Morgan which said that the competitive intensity does not ease with a reduction in number of players. It actually eases with a reduction in the number of effective or relevant players. And Arcom Aircel combined will be a relevant player. It will be an effective player compared to the two standalone, which weren't that much. So the competitive intensity for other incumbents is likely to go up. But as of now, what we have is only source-based information. But keep watching CNBC TV 18. We'll get you more news and analysis when we return. For